What's up, my friend? Today I'm gonna be reacting to MixLikeNix. He just shot a tutorial of how to get Kenzo Balla type drill vocals. I've actually got the opportunity to work with Kenzo Balla on a lot of his records. So today I'm gonna react to what he got to say on how you should go ahead and mix Kenzo Balla type vocals. All right, let's get into it. I'm Macro from Mixing with Macro. I'm a professional recording and mixing engineer, and I do recordings for major record labels and many independent artists. And my goal is to help you streamline your recording and your mixing process for fast and consistent results. That's why I created a 5-step cheat sheet that will take your mix to the next level in less than 30 minutes. Absolutely free in the description. Be sure to not leave here empty-handed. I break down my plugins, all my presets, everything from effects all the way to the master and lead vocals. You're gonna be good, trust me. Go ahead, check it out. All right, let's get into the video. All right, so we got MixLikeNix right now. He got a dope setup, you know what I'm saying? Check out Vice City in the back, looking crisp. Let's get it. Guys, the best drill vocal tutorial, Kenzo Balla, Yhapojj. Okay, this song that he's using, I didn't get an opportunity to mix this song, but either way, it's still gonna be a breakdown. I got the chance to do a lot of other songs. I mean, some of them include Op Hunting, some of them still yet to come out. I did PDL, I did the last drop he did with his boys called Crank That. It's just a lot to choose, but yeah, this is just a couple of them that I got to do. But let's see what he got to say about this and how to actually mix Kenzo Balla type vocals.
So if you like this video, don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. SMG, like in Modern Warfare 3, Spitfire, fast reload type of vocal. I love this vocal a lot, you know. It reminds me of a little mini machine gun. Okay, so if you guys do like the preset, you will check it in the pinned comment down below.
That's facts, for real. Kenzo do be rapping fast, and he just don't stop. Like, his verses are not even like 16 bar verses. Like, his shit just keeps going and going. I remember I was recording him one time, and usually after 16 bars the hook comes back, right? So I'm like, all right, put the hook right here, and I put the hook, and then he's like, nah, I'm not done yet. I'm like, I bet. And he just kept going for mad bars after that, and then the hook came. It was wild.
You can get it. Most importantly, let's go over Kenzo Balla's sound. Let's listen to it with and without the preset real fast. Stay in touch like I need it. Turn around, let me beat it. Hit it from the back, I gotta squeeze it. Baby, you know you fucking with a demon. You don't love me, then I'm leaving. I ain't trying to be here for no reason. Move, stay in touch like I need it. Turn around.
Okay, so I see what he doing. So he using his voice to actually demonstrate how to use the preset. It's dope.
Let me beat it, hit it from the back, I gotta squeeze it. Baby, you know you fucking with a demon. You don't love me, then I'm leaving. Okay, so I feel like it's very true to Kenzo Balla. He's a dope rapper from New York, and I would still say he's still on the come up. He's really dope. One of my subscribers from way back had said, yo, you should do a video of Kenzo Balla, and I was kind of always waiting for him to drop a song that would really make me want to do an in-depth vocal tutorial. So here it is today. Okay, with a guy.
Yeah, and I don't blame him for using that one, because whoever the mixer was on that song, his vocals do sound really clean. My vocals, like when I mix Kenzo, usually like, listen to Op Hunting, I take a more warm approach to his vocals, so I like his vocals to sound more warm. But I see where he's going with it, because if you listen to Yhapojj by Kenzo, it does sound very clean.
Kenzo Balla, he has got those very aggressive Mike Tyson in the 8th round, Manny Pacquiao, Floyd Mayweather, you know, jab 1-2 step type of vocals, a lot of punch, a lot of excitement in his vocals. And we use the Sheff's Omni channel. I love the Sheff's Omni channel lately because it's really dope. You know, I could get a lot of sounds out of it. It makes the vocal sound very modern and very present, and you have so many options for compression. So that's why I've been using it a lot lately. It covers a lot of ground, you know. It's kind of like a marathon runner. It's you know, Sheff's
I like his analogies and shit. Yeah, nah, for sure. Like I covered his channel in the last video I did, where I showed you guys how to get like which channels to subscribe to that'll give you solid mixing tutorials and mixing tips and techniques that you can use, and how to really think about what mixing is. And his analogies is like on point.
Plugin because I get to select the dB octave. Usually with somebody like Kenzo Balla who's rapping fast, you might want to use a steeper dB octave, which is like 18 or 24, you know, and that creates more of a jagged edge on the low end and the top end. So I did a little roll off from the bottom, and I did a little cut right here. And most importantly, just with the EQ, we did a little high shelf.
Yeah, and if you want like that clean sound, you gotta cut out more lows than normal. I find that if you cut out too many lows, too much lows, what tends to happen, it begins to thin out the vocal. So to get that full body of what the vocal is actually doing, because the microphone is usually fire. When I record him, we use the U87 to get him in there, and it runs through an Avalon. All of those combined gives a nice warm vocal. So if you come in with all that warmth and you do a steep octave like what he's suggesting here, you tend to thin out the vocal a little bit more. But it's nothing wrong with it. If that's what you're going for, that's what you're going for.
As well, just to give a little bit of lift to the higher end frequencies for Kenzo. Let me beat it, hit it for.
Oh, you just pulled up my favorite plugin. Let's see. What do you got to say about the de-esser here?
Stay in touch like I need it. Turn around, let me beat it. Hit it from the back, I gotta squeeze it. Baby, you know you fucking with a demon. You don't love me? Okay, so dope. After that, we use this.
All right, so you're using de-esser like just as a de-esser. You know, I got a little trick that I use with the de-esser. You gotta watch my videos to get that though.
Different plugin right here, which is called Safria from Waves. You know, this is a saturator. So at that point, I wanted to do a little bit more of additive processing, but I didn't want to use any EQ. A guy like Kenzo Balla that's rapping so fast, so aggressively, you know, there's gonna be a lot of S's, there's gonna be a lot of transients, there's gonna be a lot of consonants coming out of his voice with that rapid fire Taliban type of Al Qaeda, you know, ISIS vocal.
He's even cracking himself up with the analogies, bro. You know he funny, bro. That's hilarious.
But no, you know, it's really aggressive guerrilla warfare type of vocal that he got going on, you know. So I used the saturator over EQ, because usually if you boost more EQ, you might get more of the sibilance, more of those plosives, more of those gusts of air. I use a saturator over.
Yeah, because the EQ, what it's doing is like bands, and it doesn't really add more frequencies to it. The EQ just enhances the frequencies that are already there. When you use a saturation plugin like what he got right here, you're adding frequencies in, so that's how you get that different sound. So EQ won't really cut it for saturation. That's why you got like a bunch of different saturation plugins that you can try.
For that, to get some aggression, I use this preset vocal teeth. It's like when before a boxer goes in the ring to go beat somebody's ass, they say, champ, show me your teeth. You know what I mean? So sometimes as an engineer, you gotta make those mental images to understand, like, oh, this preset is vocal teeth. Okay, that's adding more edge. Oh, the rapper's already being aggressive. Let me play into his strengths. Stay in touch like I need it. Turn around.
Yeah, because you don't wanna tame what he got going on. You feel me? The only tricky thing about the way he raps, because it's really aspirate. Aspirate is like artists who rap with their throat or sing with their throat, like that groggy kind of sound. So he's kind of like, he's not really yelling, but he just has a lot of, like, when you actually see him record, like his whole neck just be like in the mic, right? So you really want to play to his strengths. So I totally agree with that for sure. And also tame that harshness that might be coming through, but I'm with him on that.
Let me beat it, hit it from the back, I gotta squeeze it. Baby, you know you fucking with a demon. You don't love me, then I'm leaving. I ain't trying to be here for no reason. Move, stay in touch like I need it. Turn around, let me beat it, hit it from the back, I gotta squeeze it. Baby, you know you fucking.
I'm gonna be fair to Kenzo though. His vocal, what he recorded, is a good job that he did, using that example like that. But he's coming in a little tame compared to how Kenzo be rapping. I ain't gonna hold, he's a little tame, so he probably won't get the effect that he's explaining, because he is explaining it really good. But on the vocal where he's like not coming as aggressive as Kenzo comes, because Kenzo kind of puts like it's all into it. Like you have to see to believe it. But
very important to use that tape saturation on Kenzo Balla, because it actually
you see how he's talking right now? Like if he rap like that, like you can hear the body in his voice, but when he rap, it sounded like he was holding back a little bit.
Transition of the vocal, you feel me? So it's like a situation like that, like somebody's running a relay, he's trying to give the person the baton, but he's running too slow. If the compressor is running too slow to keep up with the vocal, then you're gonna have a situation where you're gonna lose energy. with Kenzo Balla, I use 1176, understanding that this is more for tone.
Yeah, because you wanna have a fast attack when it comes to, and this is the 1176 is kind of tricky. Well, the CLA sim, it's like an emulation, but the funny thing is that 7 is the fastest attack, so you would have to have it on 7 for it to be the fastest attack. It's like really weird, but he's right though. When it comes to having too much of a slow attack with someone who is rapping really fast, the compressor is not going to catch it. Is going to be going by the compressor too fast before the compressor could even do its thing. So there's like not having a compressor there, and even if it does catch it later, it's not going to have the effect that you're looking for.
This is more for dirty gain. I turned the compression circuit off, so I'm just using this as a saturator, and I was playing around with the ratio. So the thing about 1176 is like when you start playing around with the ratio, when you hit all buttons in, that changes like the electrical current going into the machine type shit. It's called the bias current type shit. So yeah, you know, each time you turn off the compressor and you pick different ratios, you know, there will kind of be like a difference in saturation. You know, the knee changes as well. Even though we're not doing no compression, it's giving us an aggressive sound.
Yeah, it just means that like even if you're not using it and you just have the plugin on, the plugin itself has a sound to it. So once you got signal going through, the plugin itself is going to color the audio or color the vocal a little bit, and it gives it saturation. Let's go forward a little bit. Oh, you got another de-esser here? Like, what's he doing here?
Throw like that? Okay, I'm not gonna make him throw 100 times because that's not his strengths. You already know this stuff. Stop acting like you don't know what I'm talking about. A de-esser again, nothing crazy too. Just to, you know, bring out a little bit of that mosquito frequency, because we didn't really do too much compression with Kenzo, like maybe like a few dBs, probably like 4 or 5 dBs if you include the C4. But main thing about it is that like his vocals don't need to be too bright because there's so much consonants already coming at you so quickly to the point where that's already giving us the perception of that brightness, that quick, because high-end frequencies, they move fast. So whenever you hear something that's fast, like that, that's kind of gonna give you the perception of brightness. And also his tone, the way he's talking, it sounds like his eyes are, when you touch, when you need it, that already makes you feel like he's up. That makes you feel like he done already drank the 5 Red Bulls. You feel me? He done already drank the 3 Monster Energy drinks. You already feeling that he's already up because of his tone. So you don't have to necessarily make the vocals brighter if you understand how the fuck the rapper is talking. Stay in touch like I need it. Turn around, let me beat it. Hit it from the back, I got
I guess I understand his analogy there when it comes to, you know, making it brighter. And I mean, I don't think rapping faster equals a brighter sounding vocal. It just really depends on who the rapper is and what their voice actually sounds like. I don't want to misunderstand what he's trying to say here, but it kind of sounds like because you're rapping fast, it's gonna have more high in it because fast frequencies higher frequencies travel faster, which he's right. Higher frequencies do travel faster and slower frequencies travel much slower. But I don't think the speed of which someone is rapping equals high frequencies. But you know, he might have meant something else.
Squeeze it, baby, you know you fucking with a demon. You don't love me, then I'm leaving. I ain't trying to be here for no. And I feel like because he's rapping so fast, I could get away with even more de-essing because he's just rapping so goddamn fast. A little bit more mid-air bite, you know, a little bit more of, you know.
It's a dope plugin. I like this plugin. I made a video on this plugin the other day. I think it was like a couple weeks ago. This really comes in handy. And it's another saturator. It really gives it that shine.
For Kenzo Balla's vocal, just a little bit more teeth. You feel me? Stay in touch like I need it. Turn around, let me beat it. Hit it from the back, I gotta squeeze it. Baby, you know you fucking with a demon. You don't love me, then I'm leaving. I ain't trying to be here for no reason. Move, stay in touch like I need it. Dope, use the RVox for the gate, and the gate is just a high gate, a stupid high gate. Just, you know, kind of making sure that Kenzo has a little bit of tightening on his tie. You feel me? A little bit of tight, you know, a tight ass collar makes you a little bit more, you know, talk differently. So that's how I see gates. You feel me? I'm tightening up the shirt.
Okay, I guess, but I mean, a gate is when it works. It's like the opposite of a compressor, right? So a compressor works when there's signal. When signal's going through and you got the settings in the compressor set, that's when the compressor works. A gate is the opposite. So when signal is not going through, that's when the gate closes, so it doesn't let like headphone bleed, background noise, like all that stuff in, and it sounds more clean. I'm not sure why he's using a gate here, because I mean, if you already got a clean recording, probably don't need to have like a gate on it, because a gate only, especially a gate only, would make your vocal sound a little bit choppy, especially like a high gate, and like what he's using here.
I'm just, you know, kind of making sure that Kenzo has a little bit of tightening on his tie. You feel me? A little bit of tight, you know, a tight ass collar makes you a little bit more, you know, talk differently. So that's how I see gates. You feel me? I'm tightening.
Yeah, and it does make the vocal sound tighter. I'm gonna try to use like what he's saying, but like I've got to understand what he's getting at here. But it does make the vocal sound more clean. Like imagine if you had like you're doing ad libs and you do bow, right? And you got space between your ads, so you go bow, bow, and the whole time is recording. That little space is, you know, likely to pick up noise. Maybe there's machines running, maybe there's just room noise or whatnot. A gate eliminates that.
Sure. This is a different thing I did with Kenzo. I think he doubles his vocals, but I'm showing you guys how to do a different way of getting vocal doubles, because he be rapping so fast and shit like that.
Yeah, man. So I just got to mix a record by him literally last night, and he doubles his vocals. I could like tell you that. And his vocal doubles, bro, is so tight that my job is really not that hard, bro. Like his shit be on point. Like he could rap his whole shit twice. You know how many words he be saying. Like he be saying so many words, bro, and got so many bars, but he could rap that shit twice and it'd be on point. It'd be the exact same, even with doubles. But yeah, he's saving you some work here by showing you how you can get doubles without having to have to work so hard.
I don't know if he can really like be in a situation where you even get to have that much delay. You can't be doing no quarter note delay and half note delay with a rapper like Kenzo Balla, because you gotta listen to the rapper's flow and understand how much space is there. A little bit loose to, you know, a little, when you park a car, there's a little bit of space on the left hand side that you feel me, it's still within the lines of the parking. You know what I'm talking about. So that's the thing about a rapper, you know, like the delay, right, is kind of like the car. The vocal is like the space. So I could only fit so much of the space into the parking spot because he's rapping so fast. A quarter note delay, a half note delay, that shit was gonna sound trash on his voice. You feel me? So you gotta listen to the rapper's flow. Just because.
Yeah, and I agree, but I also disagree, because there is a way to do it, and I do it a lot. Listen to like Op Hunting, listen to Crank That. There's so many more records that I can't even think on the top of my head that I did use a bunch of delay on for him. But you gotta, I get what he's saying. If I understand him correctly, he's saying you can't just turn up the delay on the entire vocal, because it'll sound trash. It'll just cover up what he's already saying and make it sound unprofessional. So I get that. But if you use it sparingly, like in the spaces, like there's spaces in his rap. Like if you read, I mean, I mix his songs, so I'm a little bit more like I'm more in with it. But if you just listen to it like just as a listener, you're gonna realize that, man, he's just rapping fast. But when I'm in there and I'm doing it, it's like, oh, I could put a delay here, I could put a delay here, but you gotta do it sparingly. You can't just turn up the delay on the entire vocal. So it makes sense.
Some stupid ass YouTuber told you, oh, you gotta use a quarter note every time, an eighth note. You might not be working with a rapper that flow even enables you to do that, because there's no space in between his flow. So I use this.
Yeah, bro. That's why I always tell my subscribers, bro. I always tell y'all, man. I always tell you, look, you can download my stuff in the description. You can grab the cheat sheet. You can apply it to your mix. It's plug and play. It will work. All right. I use it with my professional clients all the time. It's a lot of people who already downloaded it and they hit me up all the time saying how well it works. People send me songs for me to listen. And when I listen to their songs sound great. All right. At the same time, though, just like what he's saying right here, you got to understand, and I tell you guys this in my video too, you got to understand that every song is different. Every rapper is different. Like, it's not a one size fits all kind of thing. So there's certain nuances that you got to tweak, but the structure within my template is there in the description. Okay, that's why I shoot a lot of videos really breaking it down, doing the same thing I teach y'all in the cheat sheet, trying it on different songs and seeing it. I do it with female artists, I do it with male artists, and I go in and I break down plugins and how to use them so you guys can understand when to do certain things or when not to do certain things. Because you might run into a situation where you plug it in and it's like, it sounds great, but it could sound, you know, you can actually manipulate it to where it could sound the way you want it to sound.
To get moving type shit. It's like that slow, fat kid. You feel me? It's fat frequency, so it takes a little bit more time for it to develop. Yeah. So I wrote off a lot of low end because of that. Stay in touch like I need it. Turn around, let me beat it. Hit it from the back, I gotta squeeze it. Baby, you know you fucking with a demon. You don't love me, then I'm leaving. So that's what it's kind of bringing in there, like a little bit of a dirty, gritty, you know, really quick delay, right? After that, we have like a plate reverb, and I made it so quick. That's another thing too. He's rapping so fast, so you don't have time for a big ass 4-second haul. Like there's no time for that reverb to even develop. So faster rappers, they need.
Yeah. He's right. You definitely wanna make the reverb nice and tight. However, same thing with the delay. If you use it sparingly, like in certain parts, you can get away with it, and it really adds a lot to the song. But overall, generally, what he's saying, yeah, you wanna keep that delay time down.
Right. Then I use this pitch stomp. Then I use the doubler stomp to create that Kenzo Balla doubling effect. Stay in touch like I need it. Turn around, let me beat it. Hit it from the back, I gotta squeeze it. Baby, you know you fucking with a demon. You don't love me, then I'm leaving. I ain't trying to be here for no reason. Move, stay in touch like I need it. Turn around.
I mean, you could try it that way and get it like that. Maybe in context with the beat, it sounds a little bit different, but just on the vocal, like what pokes out at me right away is that it sounds a little bit robotic. So if you actually want doubles on your stuff, then, you know, take the extra minute or two and actually double it, you know, actually put a double on there, because there's a lot of stuff that's inside, because you can never do it the same twice. You can get it similar, you can get it close, but you can't do it twice. And that's what makes for a good double, like the nuances between the two vocals on top of each other. But if you're pressed for time, or maybe you rapped it once and you're like, fuck, I think I could rap it again. Like if you really wanted to do a technique, yeah, you could do certain techniques like what he's showing you here. You just understand that you might risk it sounding not natural.
Let me beat it, hit it from the back, I gotta squeeze it. Baby, you know you fucking with a demon. You don't love me, then I'm leaving. I ain't trying to be here for no reason. Move, stay in touch like I need it. Turn around, let me beat it, hit it from the back, I gotta squeeze it. Baby, you know you fucking with a demon. You don't love me, then I'm leaving.
It would be dope if he like could have found this beat. I don't know, like it would probably be tough. So I don't fault him for not having the beat and just using the song. But like it would be dope if he like had the beat and he could like just with his vocal and the beat, so you can just hear it. So when he brings the beat in, you're not hearing Kenzo in the background. But there's no worries. Sometimes you can't even find these beats half the time. So I totally get it. Or maybe you could try AI, like Lala AI. I shot a video on it where I show you how to like separate the beat and the vocal, and then just do it like that. So maybe next time he could try it if he can't find the beat.
Trying to be here for no reason. Move, stay in touch like I need it. Turn around, let me beat it. Hit it from the back, I gotta squeeze it. Baby, you know you fucking with a demon. You don't love me, then I'm leaving. I ain't trying to be here for no reason. Move, stay in touch like I need it. Turn around, let me beat it. Hit it from the back, I gotta squeeze it. Baby, you know you fucking with a demon.
Yeah, and when it comes to the doubling, man, if that's a sound you actually want, where it doesn't sound as natural, and you want it to sound like that, then that's totally fine, man. At the end of the day, we're making music. And you know, there's no limits to music. There's no like, no one says, oh, you have to dub your vocal every time, or you should always use these plugins to dub your vocal. Like no one ever says that. It's like we're artists, right? You're an artist at the end of the day. You can just paint. If you're a producer, mixer, whatever, rapper, you're an artist. So there's no limit to what you can achieve. But if that's the sound that you're looking for, then by all means use the plugins, double your vocals if that's what you want.
You don't love me? So yeah, that's how I got that Kenzo Balla doubling effect. Maybe he does really double his real vocals. Maybe he does, but you know, this is a way to.
That's crazy. Like it's because when you listen to his songs, like you could hear it, right? You could hear like, all right, maybe there's something underneath it. It's not just him, but I'm telling you, he does it so good, bro, that you can't tell. It just sounds like it just matches. And yeah, sometimes I gotta nudge things here and there just to make it even better, but like for the most part, bro, like I don't really gotta touch his doubles that much, man. I just gotta fit it in, make it sound nice. Listen to Op Hunting, bro. I think I like did his doubles really good at that one. Word, she's doing ad-libs. Yeah, this video ran a little bit long. It's like 22 minutes. It's cool. He's just breaking down his preset here. So even if you didn't go and buy his preset, you can literally just get his settings. But that's his generosity, man. You just got to give it with the knowledge sometimes, man. But for people who do want to support and do want to look out, they would go and purchase his preset here that he's set up here for Kenzo kind of vocals, Kenzo type vocals. But yeah, anyway, good video. He got a lot of knowledge. He definitely has his unique way of conveying the knowledge over and helping you understand what he's talking about and what the plugin is actually doing, because a big part of mixing is, yes, it's very technical and you could get into what these plugins is really doing technically, but really it's like it's an emotion. So if you can tie this technology here to an emotion, something that you're already familiar with, it hits home a whole lot better, and he does a great job with that. But that's it, my friend. Shouts out to MixLikeNix. Awesome. Great breakdown. Great preset. Go check him out if you haven't already. Subscribe to him. He got some dope vocals, vocal tutorials, and you know, that's that. Okay, that's it, my friend. I'll see you later. Peace.